Hello, hello guys, you're welcome to my channel. Good morning to you, good afternoon to you, depending on the time you are watching me from. So today guys, I want to teach us how we are going to cut this trouser and top, long trouser and top. So you can see the material I'm using. I have folded the material into two. So the full length is 37. Then I'm going to put 2 inches for sewing allowance, making it 40. So this is it. So the after I've marked those things, I'm going to get my flap. In trouser, when you want to get your flap, you minus 2 inches for the band, except it's not going to have band. If your own is going to be lower, if it's going to be band, you have to minus the 2 inches. So minus 2 inches, I got my flap. Then the nail is 18 inches. This is the waist, the flap and the nail. You can see it. So I've minus half inches from the side. That is sewing allowance from the side. That is sewing allowance. So guys, the next thing to do now is to get my crotch measurement. Crotch measurement is 26 divided by 2. It's going to be giving me 10. It's going to be giving me 14. So but my hip is 23 divided by 4. That is what I've marked now. In trouser, the only thing you divide by 4 is the waist. Other things are by 2. So that is what I have gotten now. 32 divided by 4. That is what I have marked now. And no allowance. You don't need to put any allowance. So the crotch is what I'm going to get. That is the one I said is 26 divided by 2, giving me 14 and a half. So I'll mark it now. You don't need to put any other allowance. That is trouser for you. So this is by 2. You understand? So the nail is 20 divided by 2. That is 10 inches. So I'll mark my 10 inches. No allowance. That is what I've marked now. So the next thing is the downside. The downside is 15 divided by 2. That is what I've marked now. So I'm going to use my French curve to connect it together. You can see I've connect my flap to my waist. So you can see it. Connect my flap to my waist. That is it. So now from the flap, the crouch side, I'm going to connect the nail till down. I'm connecting the nail to down. You can see how the trouser is going smoothly. Very fine. Give you the perfect look you want. No allowance, except that half allowance you're going to minus. They're going to minus before getting your normal body circumference. That is it. I've marked it, so you can see it. You can see everything very clearly. So I'm going to use my scissors to cut it out. Then we'll be seeing how we're going to get the back side. This is the flap, my waist, the nail. You can see everything. You can see it. So the next thing is to cut it out. Just pay attention. You see how I'm cutting this thing out. You can see how you can cut your trouser out without spoiling the trouser. You can see it. So very easy. So remember that I said that when you're cutting knicker, the upper side you have to minus the band. If it's going to have band, you have to minus it before you get the flap, so that you will not have excess when you are done sewing the clothes. So the flap is going to give you the fitting that you want, the perfect look that you want, and the flap is going to flap on your body very well. But if you don't minus that 2 inches, you're going to have excess, and you're not going to like the trouser. It's not going to be okay. But just minus that 2 inches as I have instructed you to do so. And you're going to get the perfect measurement, the perfect look that you want from the trouser. So this is it. Next thing is to cut the back side. Just follow me and see how I'm doing it. Cut the back side. See it. So this is the back side. I've placed it together. I've placed the back side together. I see it. So the only thing you need to do now is to 2 inches from that flap, just draw it so that you get the center. After I have gotten the center, you mark 2 inches. If the person is too big, you can make it 2.5. So from my waistline I'm going to mark 1.5 inches. Then if I'm coming back, I'll be reducing it. If I'm coming down, I'll be reducing it to 1 inches. You can see it. You can see how I've cut it. Then from this side, just 1 inches. And if I'm going down, I'll be reducing it to 0.5 inches, so that when I'm done sewing my trouser will give me perfect look, so that it will not be like somehow. So if I'm going down, I'll be minusing. If I'm going down, I'm minusing it, so you can see it. From that side, that downside is 0.5 inches. So this is it. This is all you need. Where you have to focus more to put allowance is that flap line. So now this is my clothes, the one I'm going to be using for the upper side. The neck is 3.5 inches. So I'm going to, it's cut together hand. So I'm be marking the cut together hand. The hand is 36 divided by 2, 13. Now I'll be using the whole fabric for that. So I'll just mark it. You can see it's divided by 2, 6. This is by 4. I'll mark it. And I'm going to press my bust, my underbust, and my waist. So just pay attention. You're going to see I'm doing it. So I'll be getting my bust. My bust is 10 inches. 1 inch is my underbust. This is the bust side as well as the armhole side. So you can see it. So I'm going to be getting my normal body circumference. So my bust is 36 divided by 4. It's going to give me 8.5 but I'm going to put 2 inches for sewing allowance. You know, it's a free top, so as it's a free top, I'm going to be adding inches. Because it's a free top, it's going to have rope at the side. You can see it. So I will be mark it. You can see I've drawn it. I drew it down. You can see it. So I hope you can see my chalk properly. So I'm connecting it to the armhole. I told you that it's a cut together top and it's a free top. It's not something that will be tight on you. It's something that's going to be free on you for you to get in a perfect measurement. So this is neck. I've gone down by 1.5 inches for the neck. So this is to cut it out. I'm cutting it to the armhole side. This is how I told you I won't be using the whole length of the sleeve. This is the length I will be using. So you can see it now. I will now cut out the excess at the down part. This is the excess I'm cutting down. I see it. The next thing is to cut the neck of the dress. I came down by 1.5 inches for the neck. You can make yours 2 inches depending on how big the person you are sewing the clothes for is. So I'll be slinting the shoulder. The shoulder I'm going to slint it just a little, not too much, just a little. I slint the shoulder just a little. So I'm done with this. You can see it. You can see how the top is. It's going to be free. I told you so. So the next thing is to